I think the stimulus package will help because, like, certain people who get Social Security checks, they're hit by the crisis even more because that takes out money from their Social Security. So I think it will help them out. And then the homeowners who are in debt and they're like losing their houses, because homelessness is like a higher rate now in the U.S. because of the crisis. So I think that'll help out a lot. And especially since he has a homelessness plan that he's going to put into action, I think the stimulus package would be really effective.
I think that Obama's higher education plan is a good idea because I think that everyone should have the right to a higher education even if they are poor. And if you have a higher education, you'll get further in life. It shows that if a college graduate gains, I think, maybe even millions more than a high school graduate does with a job. So I think it is really important that everybody has a higher education.
My opinion of Obama's stimulus package is that, well, I hope it works. I'm not sure that I feel that taxes should be cut, as I feel like there are things that need to be paid for, and I don't think cutting taxes would be the way to go about financing those types of things. But I do understand that we're in a bit of an economic crisis and people are hurting for cash. So I think that there are quite a bit of people who would benefit from the stimulus package and the tax cuts. Also, I think the states would benefit from it, or the states that have been hardest hit by the housing crisis, because the money that is cut from the taxes will be funneled into an account for those states that were hardest hit by the housing crisis. And
personally, I think the college payment plan that Obama put into action recently is a good one. I think it will bring more kids that can't go to college, bring them in, give them more opportunities. But one negative aspect of the plan is upperclassmen. They don't get the same benefits. And
I think the economic stimulus package is a terrible idea because, especially with the state of our economy right now, Obama is wanting people to take this money and invest it back into the economy, and it's not going to happen. People are worried about, right now they're worried about losing their houses and worried about paying bills. People are going to put this money that they're going to save into their savings accounts, and they're not going to spend it back into the economy, because that's how we got in this position in the first place. Was people are not being responsible, and they're spending money they don't have. That's how our economy got in this way, and I don't agree with it at all. And all this money, all these tax cuts, I just think it's going to be it's a waste of a lot of money, and it could be going into it could be going into the FAFSA, everything that everybody else wants, all these higher education and stuff. I just think it's a terrible waste of money.
I have heard about Obama and Ben's higher education college payment plan. I think it's a good idea. One, these students are getting their college payment taken out of the way, a sum of it. And you're also doing community service, which is obviously good for the community. So you get a bigger purpose of what you're doing is really affecting the community and what you